What's good, y'all? This is the real A-Town, aka RGB Fox, and today I am presenting DDD. So DDD was one of my honorable mentions for decks that could be pretty good next format, because the support that they have received has been amazing. Now, is it enough? And in my opinion, no. I think that if they gave DDD another wave of support, it could be pretty good. But there's a lot of weaknesses in this deck that are easy to exploit, and that's something that I, of course, am going to go over today, and hopefully the deck list that I show to you guys, can help make up your minds on how to play it, and also, if you guys are more expertly, you guys can also show me how best to also optimize the deck as well. Without further ado, of course, we're going to go ahead and start with the new card, triple DDD 0 Doom Queen Machinex. I think in the OCG it's King, but she got some mounted ones on her. You know what I mean? So definitely our Queen here. This deck, yeah, it lacked a lot of consistency issues, and this card fixes a lot of it. When you activate it from your hand to the Pendulum Zone, during the main phase, you can place a Dark Contract from the deck to the field, meaning that you get instant access to any of your Dark Contracts, whether it be, with the Gate, or the new one, which is Dark Contract with the Zero King, which is essentially an E-Telly. This helps boost your plays by a lot, and it has a really good monster effect as well. If a DD monster on the field is destroyed, and it's face up in the extra deck, you can summon it and pop a card on the field, non-targeting, and this also can be used during the damage step. So it has a lot of power both on field and in the extra as well, and I really love that they did that. Now, we also play 3 DD Count Surveyor. The Surveyor is there as an extender, and it's a really great card that released, so I'm glad that this ended up being a mainstay. I'm glad I picked them up when I did too, because they did go up in price. 3 DD Griffin. Of course, not only is it a pseudo starter, but it is an extender, most importantly. And then, of course, the Kepler. We can't forget Kepler here. Obviously, on summon, grabs our Dark Contract cards. I have Ultras, but I wanted to use the commons since they're from the Structure deck, but doesn't the ink look a little too deep? I'm wondering if I got fake ones, but we'll see. And then, of course, to continue on the DD lineup, we also have 2 Scale Surveyors, 1 Oblivion King Ragnarok, 1 Orthros, 1 Savant Copernicus, the Land Soldier, and the DD Necro Slime. The Land Soldier is a new card that came out, which is an extender for DDD, which is really good. It's a level 2 tuner, so it and a level 4 can make a Synchro 6, but it can also increase this level depending on the number of Dark Contracts that you have in field and graveyard, so it can also become level 4, which gives you some XC's plays as well. Of course, the only slime that we play nowadays is the Necro Slime. No longer do you have to start with the green one. And then the Scale Surveyor is there as an extender. I'm only playing 2 right now, but I do feel like I want the 3rd, because there are some times when you don't have enough cards in hand to start your plays. To be able to search for, Kepler. I am playing the 1 Nightmare Throne. I don't see it as much as I'd like to, so maybe I bump it to 3, or I cut it and I add another Scale Surveyor. 3 Dark Contract with the Gate. I mean, this card is obviously amazing, being able to add a DD from deck to hand. And then Dark Contract with the Zero King. This is the new spell that we got. It is a DD and a Dark Contract card, so you can search it with the Griffin. And it's an E-Telly by blowing up a DD card you control. You cannot target itself, but it does special summon a DD monster from the deck, and it does lock you into DD monsters, but when you're playing a DDD deck, you're only summoning DDs. So and then for the traps, I am main decking Dark Contract with the Eternal Darkness. I think I prefer Headhunt wholeheartedly. A lot of the times, I want to be able to get this early if possible, and if I can't, then I'm never seeing it. So I think DD Headhunt is better because you're more than likely always going to be able to get both Dark Contract with Zero King and with the Gate. And so I think Headhunt is just another piece of interruption that can be searched with the Griffin, which is better long term. So this might be something that needs to be cited, but we'll see. And that does it for the DD cards. Now we're going to go to the non-engine, which is of course 3 Ash Blossom, 3 Fuelos, 3 Nibiru. I'm thinking of cutting this and maybe just playing Imperm and then putting the Nips to the side. I was thinking, you know, they could be good against Yummy, but it's a big hit or miss, so I may cut this. And then, you know, Dominus Impulse. This deck is amazing with Dominus Impulse, so if you're not playing it, then I don't recommend playing DDD, but you don't really need it. It's just, you know, of course, something that I think is a big benefit for the deck. And then 1 Crossout, 1 Talents, and 1 Called By. So you want checks for the Fua, and you have Ash and Called By, Crossout for it. You know, you have a Talent if you need to as well. And the Crossout, so DD, even though it can play through Nib, a lot of your combos will play into it because you need a specific hand, I believe, to be able to have the Ragnarok set up without getting Nibiru, and it's really tough to get to. And then the Crossout as well is good because if you get Fuad, then your day is ruined. I'm thinking of maybe putting Imperm here as well. You know, if I find the space, because one, you know, choke point that the deck has if you don't have scales, and oftentimes you will not, especially when you're playing such a large non-engine amount, is when they Imperm the Gilgamesh. If you can't get your scales placed, oftentimes your turn can end there. So I'm definitely going to have to work on the deck list a little bit, but we're going to see how it plays out in the long run. I am going to go to a regional with this deck next week, so of course wish me luck. From here, for the extra deck, we play 1 DDD Sky King Zeus Ragnarok, 2 Gilgameshes. I feel like I want to play 3 still, but we'll get to the reason why later. 2 DDD Divisor King Deus Machinex. I also think that you can only play 1 and be fine, but I have the 2 right now because like the extra deck is really good in and of itself. Because you have such a large amount of level 8s nowadays, Kali Yuga is actually something that you can use on turn 3 to be able to go to game comfortably without, worrying about like any back row, any monster effects, etc. And it could blow up the spell and trap zones with ease. But you can also do this when you're going second, but like it would be really hard to get this popping off, but it is an option. For the rank 6, I play 1 Caesar. For the rank 5s, 1 Marksman King Tell. And for the rank 4s, we play good old Wave King Caesar and the new rank 4 Wise King Solomon. You can add a DD card from your deck to your hand, and when it's banished, it can make your DD monster that use that as a material to inflict damage equal to the monster's original attack when it destroys it. And that is in hand with the new fusion that we'll see in a moment. Siegfried's always been amazing in this deck. Clovis, this is the new level 6 synchro monster that DD receives. On summon, you can you can summon one of your banished DD monsters, or if you have a Dark Contract card on the field, you can summon it from the grave instead. And so that's why the new level 2 tuner is really good, because even though it gets banished when it summons itself, you can always bring it back. Then the new fusion, this is also the cover art, DDDD Dimensional King Art Crisis. You fusion summon it with 1 fusion Synchro Xyz or Pendulum, or by banishing the same type of DD monsters from your field and or grave. You can only summon 1 of these per turn no matter what method you use. it can attack all the monsters twice, and if you banish Clovis to make this, Clovis can make this do piercing. So, pretty good. But like aside from that, the actual scale pendulum effect, not that amazing. And then we have DDD, Flame, High King Genghis, and the regular Genghis, the level 6. This is with King Clovis, the way that you make Caesar. I don't know if I really like playing the DDD Flame High King Genghis, because I'm not playing the Dark Contract with the Swamp King, which is how you get to fuse harder if you really need to. But I do find that card to be a brick, and you don't need it for the like full end board, but it is an option. So if you want to, you can still make the Flame High King Genghis, but if I were to cut anything, it'd be either one Machinex or one High King Genghis for a third, what's his name? Gilgamesh. And yeah, that is the deck overall. I'm working on a side deck that can please me and, you know, that would actually be good in the long run. But we'll have to figure that out sooner or later. But that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, please consider leaving a like, sharing the video, subscribing, and give me your thoughts on how you would play the deck. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.